Hi guys, welcome back to my channel where I share a little bit of everything about my life. In this week's episode, I'm going to be sharing something that makes me so happy, and that is my toys. So I'm going to be making a little playlist in my BCBA playlist where I'm going to be sharing therapy essentials. And I thought, hey, what is something that is an essential to me? And it's of course my toys and my activities that I bring, right? So in this week's episode, we're going to be talking about my top 5 to 6 toys that I love, that I'm constantly reaching out for, that I'm constantly taking to my sessions because my clients love them. So I know this video is gonna be one of my top ones because I love shopping for toys or activities. That is one of my probably one of the main reasons I'm a BCBA/therapist. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I love toy shopping. I cannot emphasize that enough. I will spend hours on Amazon. I've created my own Amazon toy list and I've been trying to see how I can set up an Amazon storefront. I think that'd be good so you guys can also see it as well. But hey, I haven't set it up yet and who knows when I'll do that. But any items that I'm going to be talking about, I'm going to link similar ones in the description box. So make sure to check there if you like any of the toys that I'm showing today. Alrighty guys, we are starting off strong, okay? Like I said, I love toys and I love bringing my clients new things. Every day that I go and supervise a client, I'm not even the one giving direct therapy, but you will see me bringing a huge bag, which is right here, this huge bag, and it's filled to the brim with toys because I'm a person that I do not want to see the client getting bored at all. If the client's bored, you're bored. If you're bored, the client's bored. That's just facts, okay? So I don't understand what it is when I see RBTs not going with fun, at least 1 or 2 activities planned. That's beyond me. If I want my RBTs to bring and learn and be fun, then I have to model for them. And that's exactly what I do. Like I said, I bring my bag filled to the brim with fun activities, and because I also want to pair with the client too. Although I'm not giving direct therapy, I want them to also, have a relationship with me as their BCBA. But let's get started with one of my favorite toys ever. Let me show you. It's this. So this is actually from the Learning Resources. This brand, guys, has to be my favorite. My favorite toy brand is this one, Learning Resources. You will find them on Amazon, but you can also find them in TJ Maxx, Marshalls, different places like that. I've found them before, so you just always want to be on the hunt. But let me show you this one. It's just, guys, there's a science to finding the perfect toys. I'm not even joking. There's a science to it. When I look at toys, I'm already thinking, hey, what mans can I do? What tax can I do? What, intraverbals, anything like that. And if you're not really familiar with the field of ABA, sorry, I just spoke another language to you, but it's okay. This one's more for my BCBA/RBT girls or boys. But let me show you. Okay, so it comes in a box, but it brings this little bag. Oh, sorry. It brings this little bag that you can carry it in. So basically this one is the Rock and Gem toys. So what you'll get is these little balls, right? And inside, as you can hear, there's something in there. There's a gem, right? So there's a whole bunch of them. And I've had this toy for, I want to say, about a year and a half. I take so much care of all my toys. So all of them are in perfect condition. But like I said, you'll get a couple of these, right? I forget how many. And it comes with this little tools. It's a hammer and I don't know, a screwdriver type thing. Basically what you do, you could do it this way. You can open it like that and you'll find the color and a gem. Is that not the cutest thing that you've ever seen? It's adorable. So like I said, it's a gem with a rock inside, and we can work on our fine motor. We can work on so many things. I'm doing it with this goes on the floor like this, you put it on the floor, and then they can hold it like this and also open it this way. And here we have another one. So guys, come on. I'm already thinking about so many things I could do. We're working on open, we're working on close, we're working on colors, shapes, because all of the gems are a different shape. So many things. That is the science behind finding the perfect activity. And as you can tell, I'm this just gets me excited. Looking at different toys, going to Marshalls, shopping on Amazon just makes me happy. It just does. So that's why I'm super excited. And yeah, but this one, like I said, you need this toy. Like, you just need it. And again, this one's more a little bit elementary, but again, my older clients, I'm talking about like 7, 8 going up. You know, they might not be interested in this, but hey, we could do a scavenger hunt trying to find all the gems and different things like that. You know, I already came up with another game just based off this. Just based off this toy. We're working on that fine motor, like I said, strength, even, you know, building a little bit of muscle. You know, some clients may not have that, you know, ability to even open things like this. So that's where I come in, and we can work on help. We can work on, you know, continuously, you know, having them do that, you know, motion, I don't know, so that we can, you know, build up that strength for them to be able to open things and, you know, work on that fine motor. Something I did want to mention before I forget, the learning resources, they'll always bring a little pamphlet, and it'll tell you a little bit about the toy, but it also gives you different ideas that you can work on while you play with that game. So I believe this one, I lost the pamphlet, but I usually always keep them. But for this one, they mentioned like you can switch the gems from, like, maybe put this gem in the yellow one, and then they have to like find the purple one, you know, so you can work on colors, different things like that. So always, if you're gonna buy a learning resources toy, look at the box and look at the pamphlet, because it gives you some ideas there. And that's already one less step for you to be creative. But the main thing that you want to think when you're shopping for toys, looking for, you know, those therapy essentials, is being creative. You know, you can't just not be creative if you're working with kids. Like, you have to be. I don't expect, you know, every day a new toy, which is not what I expect from my RBTs. I just expect them to be creative with what they're bringing. Next up, beautiful people watching, is this. Guys, here we go again. Amazon came in clutch again. But look, this is the counting, matching, and sorting toys fun for kids. So it's basically farm animal toys, but you guys, I gotta open it so you see. It's gorgeous. Anything that's colorful, I love it. Like, it just brings me happiness, joy, etc. I'm excited, right? So basically with this one, it's all those little houses that you see, and they have a number, and inside you'll see a little animal from the farm, right? So initially when you look at it, you're like, oh, they're just gonna open it, boring. No. We're doing so many things. We're doing, again, the open and the close. We're doing the help. We're doing animal sounds. We're singing a song. We're putting them on. Guys, it keeps going, right? We're working on body parts continuously. Every time I look at my toy, I'm telling you guys, I look at them and I'm like, what can I work on? Like, I just thought of something. We're working on index finger, thumb. Put it on your thumb. Receptive, in, out, under. Beautiful. So this one is also one of my top toys that I think that a lot of my clients like, and I enjoy it as well. Here again, what else are we working on? When I see this, I'm holding them, briefly withholding for a second, and I'm like, hey, what do you want? I want yellow, I want red. We're working on colors, we're working on manding, tacting. What more is there to it? You just gotta be creative, like I said. You have to be creative. These are perfect, and it is my second essential for session. Those two that I showed you were really strong, right? And now we're not gonna get boring, ever, because I believe in only fun. Throughout my session, like I said, we're having fun. Like, now as a BCBA, it's been a little bit hard because now I'm not doing the session, right? I'm not giving direct. But I always make sure that at least I give 20 minutes to that client. And I'm telling you, that's my favorite 20 minutes. I don't want to be sitting on my computer doing, you know, writing your programs all day. Like, I get it, that's important, but I'm also gonna have some fun, right, during session. So I always bring in my stuff so I can pair with the client. I can give them those 20-30 minutes where I'm running some things with them, generalizing, you know what I mean? So on our third one is something that I always like to have, and it's books. Books, guys. Hello, I'm a reader. I believe in reading. I love reading. So of course, a lot of clients have a hard time reading, and they have a hard time sitting down and attending to a story. But guess what? We're gonna work on it if that's a goal that I have for you, right? Because it's important. You know, in school, they're going to be sitting, they're going to be attending to the teacher. So why not make it fun initially for them, right? These books are some of my favorite top books that I always reach for with my clients. Like I mentioned, I'm a BCBA for pretty much up to 8 years old. My oldest client, I believe he just turned 9. Might not be, you know, perfect for those older clients, but you can also work on some skills with them with similar things like this. I'm not telling you, hey, do this with a 13-year-old, like that's crazy. But I am telling you that you can make it fun for pretty much any age. So I wanted to show you this beautiful book, guys. This book has changed my life. That brand, that's what you want to look for. And let me tell you, I got this book, look at that, $4 in Burlington. $4. And this is amazing. So let me just show you. Like, you see that? You can pull out every single thing, and it's interactive. Interactive books are essential to start when we're working on, you know, maybe attending to a story for like 20 seconds, 30 seconds, etc., increasing the time, sitting. If you want them to be engaged with something, make it fun. Why am I gonna grab a book that has like 500 words on it and expect a 3-year-old to sit there while I read the whole story? Super boring. No, we're not doing that. So that's why we're looking for things that have minimal words, have lots of pictures, and they're interactive. They're constantly, you know, finding something. This book is amazing. Chop chop, and I have them, hey, we can work on receptives. I can lay out these two and say, hey, touch the knife, touch the spatula. This one is for people who have never seen me in action when I'm doing a story. I'm just gonna do a little bit of how I run my session with my client, okay? So here we go. You're my client right now, okay? So pop, flip, cook. Yay, I love how you're sitting. You're doing awesome. Then we open. What should I do? Turn the page. Hey, okay, we already got it, right? Let's make breakfast to start the day. Press out the pieces, have fun, and play. And then here I have them, you know, remove all the little pieces and stuff. Look, that's a cool spatula. We have a knife. We have waffle, which we eat for breakfast. So yummy. And we have some toast. Let's turn. Oh, here we go again. What do you want? Turn the page. Beautiful. But that's a little bit how I do my session. Like, we're having fun. I'm interacting. I'm constantly broadcasting, talking about different things to gain acquisition. Duh. I'm back. Unfortunately, my microphone had died, so I had to charge it for a little bit, but now we're good. And I was talking about the book, the Priddy books. If you're not able to find such interactive books like the Priddy books, there's always these type of books. So these are the lift to flap books, and I just love doing these because, again, these are also very interactive. It's not boring. You're not reading 1,000 words on a page, and it's just like less, you know, more tailored to like younger kids so that they, you know, enjoy and come start to like to read, right? Because initially, like, it might be boring, right? But you have these, you can always, you know, teach so many things. Like, honestly, looking at this picture, I just love it. So as you can tell, they're in the home. So I'll be talking about, hey, where are they? They're at their house like we are. Let's say we're having a home session, and we can find so many things at home, like the television, and, you know, then we go point to the TV, you know, different things like that will make it fun for them to want to be able to read. And I also don't expect kids to just be sitting the entire time, you know, in a session. I like them to move around. Like I said, like if we're talking about the home, we go find, you know, different items that we saw in the book in real life. So that's super fun. And obviously, like, it takes a lot of session times. You're still teaching them so many skills that they need. But just lift the flaps are awesome. Look, now this one is at the kitchen. You can go work in the kitchen for a little bit, things like that. Park, you know, we can work on so many things, and there's so many different things to tact. So it's just perfect. Like, books like these are essential for any session. Oh, we're gonna be talking about puzzles, guys. I love puzzles. Like, I naturally like to do puzzles, but like, these type of puzzles are just awesome for kids. Especially, I would recommend getting the wooden ones. Guys, when I tell you I've had this was probably one of my first toys that I've ever purchased when I began being on RBT. So this one, I've had it since 2019, and it's in beautiful condition. Like, yeah, it has a little bit of, like, chips and scratches, but like not very much. It's, guys, kids have sat on this, they've thrown it, they've done everything, and it's like indestructible. So it's just amazing. Again, you can work on so many things. We're working on the alphabet, you're working on letter sounds, different things, and of course we can have them request the different letters that they want, taking turns, so many things. So these, I would say, again, wooden puzzles are essential for your session. We are almost done with this episode of Therapy Essentials, but I didn't want to leave without mentioning this toy slash activity that I love to bring to most of my sessions, and it has to be this button art activity. So basically what you get, this is also from Amazon, so shout out Amazon, because Amazon has carried this video, honestly. But you basically get this little pegboard pretty much, and it comes with so many pictures. Like this one has less pictures than another one that I saw. The other one had like 50 pictures. I was like, okay, I don't need that much. But this one, I want to say, brings like 24 or something. So you have different things. You have, just an example, duck, a bird, a dino. You have a butterfly. You know, it even has a house, lots of animals, different things. My favorite, of course, plant related, a cactus. So super cute. But basically what you do is you grab a picture. So of course you can, let's say you're working on animals, you grab an animal picture and then you clip it onto that little pegboard, and it becomes like this super cute little picture, and then it has the holes so you can put the buttons that it comes with on it. So it comes in this little handy little bag that you can keep all the small little buttons in. And again, we're working on colors, we're working on counting. So let's say, like for this one, it needs 2 yellows. So I'll be like, oh, what do you need? I need yellow, right? And then it's like, okay, let's count how many we see. 1, 2. So it's just so many things that you can work on with this. And honestly, like, my kids love it. It takes up a lot of session time, but we're always learning, we're always interacting and engaging, so it's perfect. I just love it, and I couldn't leave my first video on Therapy Essentials without mentioning this awesome toy. But last but not least has to be this toy. Guys, this one is from Five Below, and it's from Five Below, like I mentioned, and it is just an amazing game for so many ages. That's why I had to include it. But basically, it's this little piñata, and here I am just putting all the pieces together. You gotta put the ears, the tail, and that's something you can work on as well, identifying the ear, the tail. It comes with this base, and then you're gonna put it on. It has this little thingy that just, you know, goes upwards. You put it on the base, and then you press that little button, that yellow button, which I'll show a little bit later. I had to do a voiceover for this one because it's more interactive and I have to like press a lot of things. So, but here are the little cups that it comes with, and it comes with these little goodies. I like to call them goodies. I don't know what, like little, you know, the things that fall off from the piñata. I call them goodies. So, and I'll have the client work for I want goodies, things like that. And then, you know, at first I press it slowly, and then all the pieces come out, and the kids just love doing this. I also love this game. It's super cute. And then it has different little figures, like the goodies. I'll line them up at the end after we're done playing, and then we count them so we can work on counting. Alrighty guys, so that has been the end of this week's video. I'm so happy if you stuck around to watch until the very end. I'm excited to announce that I used to sell stickers on my Etsy. I had an Etsy for a long time, and that's how I got kind of like a bigger following on my Instagram, but pretty much I have some leftover stickers, and I'm planning on actually selling a couple. I'm not sure yet how I'm gonna do it, but I'm going to be updating my sticker sales pretty much again on my Instagram story. So if you're interested in ABA related stickers, go ahead and please follow my Instagram so you don't miss out when I'm going to be reselling them. So you want to stay tuned for that. Also, like I said, this is going to be a Therapy Essentials series, so stick around if you want to continue seeing BCBA content pretty much. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye! No, low-key, like, why am I struggling to put these on? Like, this little pegboard. Like, how do I, in session, I'm like an expert. Like, Not even a second. Like, I don't waste a second. It just goes right in. But I'm struggling now. My mom decides to blow dry her hair now. Let me just check if I can hear that in the back. Things, and you know, work on that fine motor. Like I